Welcome to The Complete Teacher, 101 meaningful, bite-sized professional development lessons, each coming with thought-provoking titles, relevant, inspiring quotes, helpful text with anecdotes, data, and wisdom, and action steps. Lesson 97, Making Students Better, Not Bitter. Paul Milke says supervision should be used as a formative way to give feedback to teachers to support their growth. A few years ago, Wisconsin natives Paul Milke and Tony Frontier wrote a powerful book titled Making Teachers Better, Not Bitter, Balancing Evaluation, Supervision, and Reflection for Professional Growth. It was named such because a teacher uttered a similar phrase to Milke during a recent evaluation, and he knew something had to change. In the book, the pair emphasizes the need not just to measure teachers for measurement's sake, but to help them grow. Frontier and Milke made a threefold case for evaluation of teachers that is genuine, supervision of teachers that empowers, and encouragement of teachers to meaningfully and purposefully reflect on their practice. As with most literature about teachers, the wisdom here can and should be applied to the classroom as well. Take each of their 3 points in turn. First, we ought to be evaluating our students genuinely. Our students should learn to rely on the conclusions and feedback from teachers regarding their performance, trusting that the teacher takes the time to consider their performance as an individual student, knowing that the teacher will provide direction for growth. Second, we ought to be present with our students, supervising them in a way that focuses and empowers. Just like a coach on the sidelines, we need to offer constant feedback, keeping them on track and excited for future challenges in the course of their learning. Third, we ought to set aside daily time for students to reflect on their learning. Teachers establish the parameters in order to provide context and meaning, and then they can ask students to contemplate their performance, their understanding, or their growth. Milke and Frontier propose that teachers are at their best when they self-supervise, self-evaluate, and self-reflect. There's no reason to think this isn't also true of our students. Just as with administrators and teachers working together, the relationship between a teacher and a student should be much more about measuring growth than about evaluation. Yes, we still need to evaluate our students, but not as an end goal. We don't measure in order to separate the wheat from the chaff. We don't evaluate to reward and punish with corresponding letter grades. Instead, be present with your students as you consistently evaluate their progress, knowledge, and skills. Action steps. Make your students better, not bitter. Consider your classroom as a place that focuses student efforts and empowers them to reach higher and be part of the process. Provide intentional opportunities for student reflection. Need a copy of all the Complete Teacher lessons on slides? Looking for an e-reader or physical copy of the Complete Teacher? Want to browse thousands of other top-rated, engaging resources? Check out the links below.